And we are streaming, and we have successfully sniped a bunch of viewers from Kyral's stream because he was having a really successful day. So, how are we all doing? How are we here? It is... happening! Indeed, it is happening! Bear with, I've just got to now go and set this up in 2 moments. Right, in. Right, so this is the penultimate Tiles of Confusion for the year. There will be the final elongated stream, which will probably be from 6 up until midnight. And then I've got the top 8 for the festive thing coming up the day after, and I've got to work Saturday. Then I've got to drive. I've really ballsed up next weekend in terms of how things are going. But anyway, in the meantime, Tiles of Confusion, last chance to pick some points up. I am desperately going to try and review archives, see if I can work out how to get all of the games on this, all the games on previous. I know JPB is always able to do this. I will have to find a way to do it myself and see if I can get a grand total for the Shadow Zhong since we restarted, because I have not updated the table in a very long time. We have 2 currently in the lobbies, 1 here. That is exactly fine. You are here first. You are entitled to come in. There is no allocated seating at Tiles of Confusion. You come here, you play the game if you want to, you play in the chat if you want to, we have some fun. You are more than welcome to join us. In theory, Kyral should be coming in as well, and if he doesn't... Actually, you know what I should do? Because I just complained at somebody about this. Oh, except that things are not happening. Hello, Dark Miku. Grabbing a drink, but hi, indeed. Well, he may grab a drink, he may say hi, but ultimately... I need to also go and link the... Yep, nice to know my stream's working. I need to link this into the Discord because, you know, this is what I complain at Kyral about all the time, so I'm at least going to make sure that I'm doing this. Confused by Mahjong. Bading. And if Kyral was good enough to actually put them in there, that would be awesome as well. Thank you for the luck. We'll see who we're actually up against, and then we'll decide how much luck I need. I'm more after the luck for next Saturday, in all honesty, but we'll see how that goes. Anyway, if you wish to join us, if you have an account on Tenhou, link is down the bottom. Draconis, good evening. Our champion has arrived. Let's see if we can slay him tonight. And then work out exactly how far ahead he is. Or whether I've actually caught up. Because I've been on a reasonable run in these games. But again, I've got to go through a lot of videos and work that out. Indeed, the videos for the last about 3 or 4 years, longer than that really, of playing Mahjong are available. We have 4 currently in the lobby. Just waiting for the 4th to join up, and then we will have game 1 of the evening starting up. And then we'll see how things are going. And whether I want to continue my crazy mad suicide plan. Okay, so Lady Red, Draconis, and Modar versus myself. And starting Diva. So, let's see what we can manage here. We have a hand that is kind of terrible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, no, we're not going with that. It may be kind of terrible, and it is. Yeah, if Soul had proper tournament lobbies, I'd probably be on Soul more than I am on this, but still. This is the classic. It's where the better players tend to hang out, and it's where the tournaments are that I have to be involved in, so... Alright, so Lady Red with a initial Yaku High call. Meanwhile, we will purge as many of our honours as we feel is useful. That's a good draw. So we draw the free man. I'm actually in a Pinfu weight already. So we reach Pinfu 1 Dora. As dealer as well, so 6,000 minimum. Okay, let's get rid of the closed weight here. We'd prefer to keep multi-sided up. Does mean, though, we're going to get more of a dot indicator when we get down to it. So 2, 5, 6, 9.
Riichi.
Alright, we're on lightning start mode. Let's go. So 2.5 dots for Pinfu. Ah, no Ipatsu. Is that a live dragon? Nope, that was a dragon played previously, so... That was a live dragon that was played. Well, I've put up a bunch of Sozu indicators. Again, 1 dot by my own methodology would be reasonably safe because it was the first thing I discarded. I just lucked into the other bit. So Riichi, Pinfu, Adora, no Ura, and we move on to round 2. And that's a nice set of tiles we have there. Yeah, not sure what I can do with this. Or go all in at the side, hope I draw a 9 and a 7. Or 9, 8, or 7. Go for Sananko. Okay, no Sananko for me. Let's get rid of 5 dot now. Honitsu is a possibility if we can draw the. Yeah, let's go for it. It's a bit of an early force, but equally I don't know what else this hand can do. So we've got one more call for Tenpai. No, we don't. Of course I don't have one more call. I mean one of those calls for Tenpais, but we still need a little bit of help for this. The good news is, obvious Honitsu is obvious. So that should at the very least limit people's discards. Give me enough time to possibly draw the last tile I need. Okay, Tenpai. I mean, if we draw a 4 or 5, we got Toitoi available again. I mean, I'd like to say back in classic Shadowhawk era, I would only have done this sort of early call if I had the Chinitsu. Or I was desperate for points. Ooh, okay. Question is, do I go greed or do I go for this? I think we go greed. Because I feel that I've got enough bluff on the board at the moment. They're going to have to try and use their Sozu. Oh, the greed has paid off. Alright, so we have the Honitsu. 4-7. If I draw a 5 or a 6, I have the Toitoi.
Hung.
2 Dora. Okay. I'm liking this at the moment. Half CG trap. Oh no! But you have to stream again. You had 20 viewers, sir. Also, the greed is real. How long was the stream for? I don't know how long ago you were going before I joined it at last, but... Or was somebody going to risk an attack? I would not mind them risking attacks right now. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's a tournament level stream, really. Oh, jeez. And you didn't tell us about it. Nope. Okay. So what do we want to do here? I think ultimately we're sticking.
Wrong.
That's a lot of points coming at you. So there we go. Mangan. And it's a bit weird at the moment. I'm feeling like I'm on tilt in the other direction right now with how things have gone. I'm just... Everything I do seems to work when it really shouldn't necessarily work. I don't know. I'm definitely being a lot more aggressive than I typically am, which is probably good, but I don't know. At least that wasn't an aggressive push for a nothing hand. I at least had something out of that. I mean, reach free-sided weight as Dora.
Riichi.
369. Reach only. Well, reach one Dora. There's also a risky dragon, so lady's going for something. Well, I say she's going for something. This guy's are still showing terminals, so... Dora's safe, which is useful. At least useful information. I was hoping she'd carry on with that, because that might have led her into discarding with 9. But dropping a pair.
Long.
Reach Dora. No order, so 39 plus the bonuses. Well, I've had better starts. Not that many. And even this is quite good. 2 completed sets in the same numbered suit. So I've got an outside Sanshku. Draw 4. Hope I can shuffle up on the 5-6.
Home.
No, Draconis has had enough. So Draconis on the big attack. I'm not entirely sure what he's going for at this stage, but it's Dora free. So, yeah. Alright, let's see. He must have a bonus tile of some sort. We got the dragon out of the way. We'll have to risk the beast next turn. I mean, I draw a 2-man. I mean, I've got Temper here again. Alright, not quite. We've got the possibility of that Sanshku coming back, though. If I draw a 5, we've got the Sanshku in. 5 or 4, man. Come on. No. Not yet, anyway. Not going to count in this position. If it wasn't for the fact it's the Apatsu, I'd probably go with this. But I'd be tempted to throw. I was tempted to throw the 6 there, and I might do going forward, but nah. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's cull and see where we are. We've got a Dora free hand already on the board. We can't really afford to go against whatever Draconis is doing, though I imagine he's in an awkward hand. He must have the red dragon, I guess, if he's already got his bonus tile established. I mean, it's ambitious, but that's the sort of level that I was on. I think the 6-man will pass. And it still might. Oh, this is getting a little awkward here, so I think we're going to have to cut the 1s.
Done.
Yeah. Not safe, but I need to try and guarantee 3 turns. Okay, so at least 4,800. I'm actually perfectly fine with that. So... typical-ish hand, we'll move on to East 2. Does mean I've right to throw the 6, annoyingly. But if I'd had gone for that sort of hand, I'd have had to discard the 1 when I went to reach anyway, so... yeah. As I just said, but... if I'd have reached, I'd have had to discard the 1 later in any case, so it doesn't make that much difference right this second. Cut the 1. She should probably get the 3 dot rather than the 1, but it's fine. That'll be next on the agenda, I think. I'll say shot of a Sanshku. And I guess we just want to get rid of Draconis' dealer turn, really. Red's been played. Just because he's currently second, so we need to be aware of what he's doing. So Lady Red clearly going on the Tanya thing. Oh, I have no idea. Gotta be absolutely honest, I have no idea. Because ultimately, if we're doing the Friday night last Mahjong night of the year, I'm going to be playing till around midnight anyway. Then getting up at work about 6 or 7 to make... I mean, that's more so I can try and justify leaving earlier than anything else. So 6 hours sleep to do that. Then got the tournament to play while I'm kind of doing my lunch break / long work. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Officially, I should be fine, because even if I leave here around 4 o'clock, I should still get to the airport in time. But again, he can't really guarantee things, and I should... It's the only problem with playing at this moment, because this that isn't windowed anymore. It has to be full screened. Just realised he discarded Dora. Whoops. Yeah, quite so. Yeah, 8-man. Right, is Debbie, of course. Yeah, of course. But it just means I might have to leave at the end of the tournament, which is only if I make it for the finals, of course. But yeah. I think that I'm going to fold here.
Riichi.
He discarded a door again, although that was his third.
Riichi.
Sumo.
Okay. Lady Red gives 1,000 points. And Draconis takes a hit while he's dealer, which is always nice. So my lead extends. 3 pairs, 1 Dora. Okay, we'll see what we can do here.
Pon.
Triplet of the South. It's the East round. Hooray. Hola, Sif. How are we doing? You just missed Chiral. Happy Friday indeed. Always a good day to be a Friday. You missed Chiral's epic stream of epicness. But mind you, so did I. He didn't tell anybody. I'm going to keep prodding him about this until he eventually learns. Okay. Well, I'm free from a Yakuman, so... Well, I wouldn't know if it's epic or not. I mean, I mostly just spammed the chat with random commands that didn't exist.
Riichi.
5 is not safe to the left, so we're cutting our 9s. True. Well, if you're going to be like that. I mean, she could have kept south. It was her bonus tile, so I guess it was... I mean, the fact that I had 3 of them meant it was a useless thing, but... She wouldn't have kept west over south in that position. Let's see. She's played 2. That is lady, indeed. So she could have the last east, because there's... Oh no, she wouldn't have the last east. If she is in the last east, then she needs to change that weight. No, she was on a red. It was live, and obviously I wasn't going to play a live odd tile against her in that position, or Vidora, but, you know. Those were mostly taken care of. Either way, we have 2 Dora in our opening hand. And if we compare the Red Dragon, that'd be extremely good for us.
Home.
Okay, we're playing on a quick attack table then. I mean, they're all chasing a lead, fighting for seconds, so that's fine. It is possibly reducing their hand value, which is also fine. I've got to navigate this without taking too much damage. And I suppose I've got 2 Dora here, so I at least know that the hands can't be too ridiculous.
Chi.
Alright, calls for everybody. Double call. So are we looking at Chanter here?
Chi.
Oh, I know you might be going for Chanter, but that's safe against you.
Home.
The 8s and 9s played, that gets me around there. Can now play the Red Dragon, so that's probably my next move. I wonder if he's folding. Dora free. Oh, how much do I want to push this? Enough that I should have probably played the East, but... Okay, we're freed if this goes. Darn it. 5-man is not what I wanted to see just then. It'd also be for a 10 on this one too, so I suppose I should probably get rid of that. Should have got rid of it a lot sooner, in all honesty, but... I mean... Nah.
Chi.
I think nobody knows what you mean at this point. Nobody knows. At this stage, I'm in the lead. I'm mostly just trying to stay out of this. I got 2 and 3 so for safety, so we'll play those up for the moment.
地
Yeah, I mean, it is on the east 3. Right. 1's got to be safer because that's the type of hand you're going for. 2 could be safe. We know where all of those are, so if he needs it... Yep, dealer 1500, we'll take that. As this really long east round continues.
ポン
I mean, it was possible that I could go into chance. I had the pair of 4s, though, and that seemed like a really awkward pair to get rid of, given the board state. We had a definite Tenhou up top, and 4 dot hadn't really been played, so I don't think I would have done that. It's also not worth that much open, so... Alright, let's throw east. It's the last chance to really get rid of it. Mostly I was just seeing if I could string something together with the door 3, but... Nope. That's a good draw. Thank you very much. Outside chance of a Sanshikyu then. Goodness knows which one I'm talking about at this stage, but you know, there is an outside chance of it. That one. Yeah, draw 9, get 9, luck into it, maybe. Who knows? I think that was saying either side of a 2-sided weight. Yep. So 6-9 for Pinfu. 7 for 7-4 for Pinfu. 5 for a 5-8 paired weight. Which I would then have to reach for. No. Closed 5 weight is not what we want, I think. So we'll hold off for the moment. So I want a weight I can be silent with in this position. Sanshikyu. I'm not getting any warnings for missed frames, but let me know.
Wrong.
Oh, no, we nearly had a Tanya Sanshikyu. As it turns out, though, that is a dealer Mungan, and that is putting the game very much not where I want it. A close battle for second. This also isn't a hand I can really rush for. You don't accidentally draw the right tile you wanted. You were in a wait for that tile and happened to win with it. Wasn't an accident, surely. Not unless you played blind and just threw out... And that's just being Damaten. I mean, that's fine. You're going for sumo only. You're being safe. You're seeing what you can improve, how you can improve the hand.
Home.
Exactly. So that's just a dumber sumo, which is always a thing that can happen. Chombo is another thing that could happen, but it's not likely to happen here because I think it's very... There's only one way I've known about in any kind of online system where I've been able to Chombo, and that's when I've canned after a reach and changed my weight, which the game let me do, but obviously that is a Chombo once revealed.
Home.
I don't think it was Tenhou. What was I using for that? Might have even been the weird Flash Mahjong mod that I had which I played on a long while ago. Alright, let's force the Tenhou here, just because red 5's a bit awkward. There are no Chombos in Washizu Mahjong, by the way, when we get round to that in a couple of weeks' time, hopefully. I've definitely done it on something, and I can't remember what that was. So let's drop the 2. I'm not 100% sure what you're referring to with that, so I will wait until end, and then you can ask the detailed question. Because I was fairly new to the game, and yeah. Because strictly speaking, it was an irregular weight, and canning changed me from a multi-sided weight to a single, I think. But well, what I will do, I did a video a while back, which was basically Washizu Mahjong versus the chat. So okay. I need to half focus on things. Actually, I could have played the red. That's me being silly. But yeah, we'll play another game of Washizu Mahjong versus the chat. We'll see if we can get the setup anywhere near consistent. And we will see how that goes. Yeah, I meant to do that more regularly, but me and Vanna haven't been in the same place often enough to make that a thing. Well, I want to get rid of one of the pairs anyway, and 7's safe, so we will go that way.
Dong.
Okay. Down with Tenhou, and that is the game. GG. And GG and another one. Right, we have JPP, we have Zhongsaw, and we have Draconis in for the second round. Yeah, nicely played. Good comeback. I mean, I apologize for my ridiculousness, because my start was a bit silly. That was Darren Dark Miku on this on YouTube, I think. It wasn't so bad. Oh dear, the Eternal Curse. I might be thinking 7 pairs here, so White Dragon. So we're 1 away from 7 pairs Tenpai. I think we're done with this, but only because I want to see if we can get a Dora. We'll give it 2 more turns to try and mask what we're doing. And then we'll see. If we draw green, we're going for it, though. 1 north has been played. And also, I'd be for a 10 for that. But it means I could have won on turn 5 if I'd have played that. I mean,
Dong.
I didn't want to do this, but dealer 7 pairs. I wanted to wait for value, but occasionally that just happens. Alright, so clearly the game plan is back to my top 8 winning strategy of just win cheap hands cheaply and fast. Especially when my luck appears to be in. So JBB with the potential quick attack. Nicely done. Alright, so that's one set. So now just be a case of getting rid of the pairs or drawing a 4 and going into a multi-sided weight. Pair of 6s. Yeah, I might drop the 4, go into something here. That might not have been optimal, dropping the 2 there. I should have probably dropped West and gone for the Tanya.
Riichi.
Yeah, we'll go with that.
Riichi.
So 1, 4, 7. 2 of those are safe tiles to the second reach. But we know what we feel about respecting the dealer, sir. Darn you. He failed to respect the dealer and he won. Well done. And he hit me for a Mungan as well. Ah, well. Our hand was good enough. And no complaints if we went for a Mungan, so... right. Yeah, I want to complain, but... Nah, that was fine. I'm a big advocate of respecting the dealer when the dealer is me. It just means that what I now do is I regret the miss in East 1 where I didn't reach on that 7 pairs hand. Because I was looking for additional... I thought I'd have time for value, and I might well have had time for value, but decided to just take it. Yeah, that might come back to bite me. We'll see about that. Meanwhile, this hand is a little awkward. It's a little awkward with potential. Couple ones. I mean, if I'd have reached, I might not have gone much further than that. I might have just got reach and then that. But I'd have had a shot at getting the Urdura and the Sumo for whatever. But difference wasn't that much, assuming it was just the reach I was adding. I was always going to reach on turn 6 because that's still a fast reach, but not a ridiculous fast reach, so people will think about it more and maybe go to the edge tiles. But yeah, I just saw 2,400 points and thought, you know what, let's play that sort of game. Then I got hit with a Mungan, which changed the plans a little bit. Meanwhile, I had plans for this hand. I have no idea what those are anymore. The thing is, 7 pairs and Urdura means you basically get a Sumo Hanneman. If you need a Hanneman, the easiest way to get there is 7 pairs, 2 Dora, and Sumo with reach. Easiest way you can get to Hanneman in most games, and sometimes you need those points, so that's why I advocate it occasionally. That was obviously hand 1, and I potentially missed the dealer Hanneman by doing that, but who knows. Okay, so we're 7-man, 7 dot away from Tempai, which will be a single weight on the other one. Potentially a Dora weight as well. Which is not great when we're chasing a lead. Especially as two of the 7 men are already out. 3 of the 7 men are already out. Yeah, I think that means we cut this. It's going to lead me into potential for a 10 weight, but I don't have any other options to get me to Tenpai. Not a lot of draws to do it anyway, so... No, red 5s are a thing in here, I think. I'm certain. You got me confused now, I have no idea. So potentially now we've got 7 dot for a 6 so only weight. At least in terms of getting value out of it. So all the 7s are gone. That makes the 8 safer. But again, no 10. So no 10 all. Everybody's playing safe around each other. But yeah, no, red 5s are a thing. It's just obviously they were being held.
Come.
Okay, somebody wants to play that sort of game. Khan from the dealer. So I'm wondering whether we force something of our own here. Door 2. Okay. I don't like it when me and Draconis are in sync. Means one of us is making a bad play. It might be me. Simply focusing on the reds because that's the most likely thing he's going for a half flush on.
Boom.
Yeah, I'm not saying no to Dora 3 right now. I'm not sure I'd ever say no to Dora 3. The one concern is we have the Indicator Dragon as a pair, but... Oh, I wish. Nope.
Chi.
You're just giving me Dora 3. Dora 4, rather. Honestly, Dora 4.
Boom.
Alright, tell me I'm not in Tenpai.
Boom.
I'm not, but, you know. How could I possibly not be in Tenpai after this? I have Dragon Dora 4 showing. He has Dragon Dora 3, so we're about the same, but, you know. If he actually wins off that, I'm going to be really annoyed. Okay, fine. 3-6. There's not a lot of 6s left and a couple of 3s we just played, but... Honitsu, Dragon, Dora 4 versus Dragon, Dora 3. We're basically the same value showing. Well, I've got the Mungan definite showing. He's got Mungan probably showing. So there's 1 3 left, and there are 2 6s.
Dong.
JPB, what has gone wrong with you here? He gave me all the Dora. He's normally better than that. Oh dear. I shouldn't complain because I actually badly needed those points, but...
Boom.
Well, he gave me all the Dora as well. That's the weird thing. I mean, I do bluff on it. I don't bluff on Itsu's that hard. I have Dora 4. There's no reason to bluff if I'm holding Dora 4 and a dragon up. And I kind of signaled from the start that I was doing something like that. I mean, I was actually trying to bluff Kokushi for a while, but you know, at least while I hid all the other stuff, like my extra Kandora. Should get rid of a closed weight here, or a pair, actually. I've got tons of pairs. Yeah. Let's start calling that. No, God darn it. Let's not call that. That was a poor decision.
Chi.
Alright, JPB's chasing.
Gong.
Oh. That was Dora as well. It's not JPB's day. And on his day, he can beat anybody. Maybe Marishin's taken over for him.
Riichi.
Really?
Long.
Well, that's the game. Draconis, have you hacked his account? Just asking for a friend. I also probably need to jump straight into this because we have a full crew. Yeah, we have a full crew at the moment. Okay, Kairo's now going to get a game. Okay, we've got another quick start. I'm not the starting dealer for once as well, which is nice. And pretty much same positions. So we just trade Jong with Kairo. No bias, indeed. Go Kairo. Go Chiral. To glory, Cyril. GG. Okay. That we can live with. We can then go for... You forgot your keys. Well, you're in battle now, sir. Alright, might as well go for the Pinfu. Well, the Tenhou rather than Pintu, I suppose. Got one Dora, so it's not the worst. Yeah, we'll do that. So it opens up pin 2 options again. So got potential Tamyo Pinfu Ipeiko Dora. Two of the ones already out, so it's less likely that we'll win on those. Well, actually, no, it's about the same odds now. 1-4's been played. That being said, we have to draw the last bit, so, you know. But it's probably more likely than all the pair nonsense we were building up to. Yeah, let's threaten. So this is Tenhou Dora 1. We're dealer if this pays off, so I'm happy to just go and grab that forward up.
Riichi.
Stick or fold? It's a Suji. Let's stick. We only have one safe tile to fold against him anyway, so... Alright, we're not doing that twice. Which is unfortunate, but that's best we can do right now.
Long.
Yeah, he's in a 1-4, isn't he? Yeah. Well, that'll do. Dealer Mungan. Or dealer near Mungan, anyway. Alright. Yeah, he did. He's finally woken up. Draconis has given him his account back. I mean, I don't know why he wants his revenge on me, per se, but... Although I did hit him for that Hanneman, actually, so yeah, maybe I do. About the same points value as well, so yeah, that'll do.
Chi.
Problem is, I've got a rampaging Draconis now to worry about, who could be on a Honitsu. Looks as if he might be. So, Honitsu Dora Ton is Mungan itself.
Long.
And it might well be what he's dealt into. Nope, not quite. Just 2,000 points makes me dealer. Yeah, I'm closer to the lead than I was. And we have 2 Dora. We also have a push for Honitsu here. We have 3 Dora. I think we're going for Honitsu. Oh, good time to draw a white dragon. Okay. So this is a sleeper. If we can get rid of the 1-3 without too many more turns passing. Eight and 2 are both potentially playable as well, so we'll see. This is just what the dealer ordered. Spoilers, please.
Kang.
Oh, God! That hit! Alright, I didn't actually see what flipped, but dear God, that hit! Yeah, I don't like people knowing I've got a big hand before they know. Now you can say that.
Chi.
Alright, 7-8 man. Plus Dora. So Honitsu Dragon Dora 5. This is a Buyman. Dealer Buyman is 24,000 points.
Long.
Dealer Buyman denied. was about to say. Your bias kind of got ruined on itself there. Alright, fine. Fine. That's not the biggest hand I'm going to get today. We're going to get a bigger hand. It's going to make that Baiman look like trash. Oddly, we could do it with this. If an extreme set of circumstances start aligning.
Home.
So the downside of having an obvious weight, you can work around it. So I'm looking at Riichi, Tenhou, Sanchiku, I think. Hit a bunch of Urida, and it could get to Baiman. Wouldn't be dealer Baiman, though. I'm sure it was a misclick, sir. I'm sure it was. I will trust your misclicks till the end of time. Nothing to do with that.
Gong.
Yeah, okay. So I think we're gonna have to start doing some degenerate stuff now. But it's only East free. That just means I got 6 more hands to survive. They have been a little bit. I mean, the first game we played went a little mad because I kept winning hands, but you know. Yep, it's a good... Learn that skill, sir.
Home.
In my case, I just have one simple number to work out. Can I win a hand from here? Current answer is looking dodgy, but... Oh no, you can't reach from 800. No, I can't do that. So I have to have a finished... I have to have a hand that's Yaku on merit, so the fact I've got a pair of greens is quite useful.
Home.
But is it probably enough, sir? You are 12,000 points down. You're non-dealer. You'd need a monster hand to be safe, definitely. Mahjong gets you 4,000 from him, so it's a 16,000 point swap. Okay.
Gong.
Well, that's just Dracon's being mean now. Oh well, GG. Right, I'm probably going to leave one... if the game's actually started already, because I was a little delayed on the trigger, what I might just do is go and do some analysis on the next game. So if you had Dora free, you were, what was it, 16-9 behind, so I don't think a Mahjong would be enough. You needed Hanneman from there. Actually, no. Actually, that would have been enough because you'd have gained 20,000 on the dealer. So yeah, that was fine. GG. Did another game start, or are we in process of waiting? Because after that, I'm in the mood for an analysis round rather than a actual playing round. If that's not going to happen, then I will call that stream. Because I have things to do tomorrow. Counting account score. I mean, to be fair, if you're talking... The only reason you would have problems counting score, in my opinion, is if you're after short hands. But in these sorts of situations, you're almost invariably in you need a specific level of hand. So 2-han, 3-han, whatever. If you're trying to work out how many points you've earned when you've double Khan'd in a round, that's a different matter. But, you know. Food counting is important, but it's less significant in my mind of it, so... No, it's unfortunate. I mean, we did try moving this to Saturday mornings as part of the grand Mahjong experiments of the past, but Friday night seemed like the best time to kind of do this. Alright, I'm going to join in for one more then, and that'll probably be my lot for the night. So we have Young, Kyrol, Draconis, and myself for round 4. Time for some quick and easy revenge. It will be neither quick nor easy. The thing with Mahjong Soul Friendlies, and the reason why I didn't do them traditionally, is because this format allows me to have multiple games on the same lobby going on at once. And in the heyday of Tiles of Confusion, we actually had that. So we sort of had 2 or 3 games going on simultaneously on the Fridays. You can't do that on Soul. Now, obviously, my channel has diminished in influence in the Mahjong community since the advent of Soul, so it's definitely possible we could do this in Soul instead. But I don't know. It'll be consideration for the 2020 season. Also, I don't know if I want to do what I want to do with this. I think we might go the 7 pairs route again. We have 3 Dora in this hand, so 7 pairsing it seems like fun. I'm fairly certain I wasn't able to do that at some various point. Yeah, there we go. That's why. That's exactly why. I can do it for free on Tenhou. And I basically don't play this enough at this point, but... Well, maybe we'll consider it at some point, but... Tempting. No, nobody's going to play that extra Dora. I've also got other frees I need to go for, so... I mean, I probably have enough Jade to do that, in all honesty, myself, but... Well, maybe 2020 we'll move lobbies.
Riichi.
Here we go then. Reach on the 1. There is a Hellweight as well, just for added lols. So we're in a 1-man Hellweight. Alright, 2020 we're moving to Soul. But the emoticon spam will stop with me.
Riichi.
Long.
Oh, Draconis picks up a cheeky Tanya. Cheeky Toy. We are dealer, and we have a not terrible hand. No, you can still use the emotes. I just want to appear on my stream. The game seems to be wanting to give us 7 pairs hands at the moment. Well, if we can draw 5, then at least we've got something going for this, but... Nope. Lady Red, we've warned you about this.
リーチ ドン
Riichi and 7 pairs. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, it's fine. This is why I have Cairo as a moderator occasionally. Although he's in the game, so I doubt he can do that much moderation work. Alright, well, toss Fedora to start with. That's probably a bad move given the hand shape, and I could have put it in, but doesn't matter. We've got an outside chance of the other Sanshiki thing, but... nah, we won't go full aggro just yet. We'll wait until next round to go full aggro. But I would like to end this on a high, and that was not quite the high I was hoping for. Hoping for the win, and to bust Draconis out, but that's unlikely. So Sanshiki or Red Dragon are my options. Kyril has called the South, not his wind at the moment, so he's doing something weird. Or he's just trying to force something. Well, I'm drawing pairs again. Alright, let's get rid of the closed weight.
Home.
Okay, let's bluff something here, I suppose.
Home.
Ah, no, I'm only expert 2. I haven't played a lot of Soul at this point at all, so... Since hitting expert 2, I've basically not really played it, so yeah. Still the same level. I'm trying to work out if I got a better weight than this, but I think I want to be in tempo at this stage.
Dong.
Yeah, being in tempo allowed me to win that hand, so that's all good. Well, I don't know what he had to go for, but what is this game doing to my oh fine, whatever. Toy again.
Home.
I mean, yeah, you had a chance of catching up even beforehand because luck in that game goes in.
Home.
Who wants a dragon? Nobody wants a dragon. Down them. Well, the only one of these that's potentially callable is the 2 dots, so... Nobody likes a copycat, you say? Oh, I'll just deal into you for a 1500 and that'll be good. I'm committed to Toy Story only, which is a bit of an extreme thing to be going for, but you know, we'll threaten other things. It should look like a half flush. I mean, I'm not going for Yakuman, so, you know.
Home.
That's fine. This is the last game, sir. So the 2-dot has a good chance of being played. And the 5-man, we can self-draw for an extra Dora. Because one of the 2 remaining is a red Dora, so, you know. Good shot at that. We also put down 2 Sujis, and it's a double Suji. And usefully, we still look as if we might be in a Sozu Honitsu here.
Zumo.
Alright, Kara takes the win. Doing exactly what I was doing. Only more successfully. Alright, well, I'm still in the lead, so I'm not going to complain too much. Alright, good night, Sif. So normally I'd be saying Tenhou, but obviously we've got the north to worry about, so maybe not. Mind you, the only way we're probably going to be using this is if we... Well, actually now we can get rid of it now. Unless we draw a second one, that's going, and we'll try and go for a Tenhou. Okay, that'll do. And hope for 7, because he's played nothing but Terminal Sozu at this point. I wonder if Yongsaw's going for a Nageshi. Or if he's just incidentally playing things, because his pattern seems a little weird for doing that.
Home.
No, he's not, and we continue on our normal game plan of just going for a quick Tenhou victory.
Home.
3-6. All greens. Oh, we just got redropped the 2 and you can see a load of the other all greens, so it's not that.
Dong.
That'll do though. Tenhou 1, 2000. Moves Draconis out of his dealer turn. East 4. East 4, a couple of easts, and a not terrible hand. Just a bit of a restricted one. I mean, that's a marginal step upwards, so... Shame I just didn't discard D8 earlier, because then I have 135, which would be far more useful. A couple of bits. Alright, we'll get rid of this, since we now have a actual thing we can go for on this side.
G.
Good draw. So 3 dot for Tempo. Do you not help us? Not especially, gotta be honest, but there's a small
Gee.
potential upside, I guess, that we can call 2 now to get there, but and the 7 safe against Draconis. Okay, 40 might just be on the Tenhou attack, so also, I just discarded Vidora without mentally registering that was Vidora. That's bad of me.
Pong. Pong.
Darn it, I'm running out of winners on this side if that comes to it. Maybe 7 dot now. Yeah, I could have called that, but we'll play safe for now. It kind of is in a way, gotta be honest. Oh, green was safe, I didn't have to play the 4. My concentration's gone, I've got to be honest. It's only 4 games in, my concentration's just gone. Well, it's also the fact that I've had a full day of work. This is the end of my day. This is not the best time to be playing Mahjong, as I think we've established long ago that doing things this late in the evening is not the right time to be playing Mahjong. Still, that's a good win from my perspective. Increases my gap to Draconis. Means Chiral is now my closest opponent. And I don't have to worry about this down hand. And we're still only in East 4. And I'm still drawing pairs. Although I'm missing 92 this time. Yeah, I should cut the door now if I'm going to. Okay, so second pause. Somebody does have a pair of West. Not that that's too critical information right now. But somebody has a couple of safe tiles later down the line. Nice. Right, 1 to go then. Drawing a 6 to get the free-sided weight.
Riichi.
Yeah, if only I could do that. Alright, fine. It's unfortunate, but we're going to fold out that. My gap to Chiral being what it is, I really can't afford to lose a small amount of points here.
Chi.
That being said, we can play silly buggers around that.
Chi. Long.
Thank you, Chiral. We successfully killed the hand. I could easily have gone horribly wrong, and probably should have done. I wouldn't mind a new hand, actually. God darn it, Draconis. Tactical, indeed. You mean you actually intended to go into me with the unknown tile that you didn't know was safe to him either. Also misclick, indeed. Because that 3-dot was not safe to him either. Yeah, pretty much. South 1, 9,000 gap. I'll take it. In the best position, at least, so... Alright, play the 5-man. East. Finals are next week, hence all the panicking. Well, I say all the panicking, all the madness that I'm going to have to go through and the hoops to jump through to get everything going on that day. Plus the finals are the thing. We'll see. Yeah, 1-dot. Live Green Dragon in the second row. Looks fun. And it passed. No, this doesn't... I mean, I'm not that far away from it, but it doesn't feel like the hand that's going to get complete at this point. Red should be fine. So now it is 1. Which means I might be able to have Tenpai for the end, but... I mean, call that. Toss the 3... No, doesn't get me there.
Boom.
That, on the other hand...
Chi.
Long.
There. Happy 1500. I didn't even get me there. I don't know why I called that. That was a silly reach. This, though, is just looking like a silly hand. Fortunately, I have to toss Fedora there. We could have played at 7, I guess, but... How often do you get a chance to pull off an all greens? Not with this hand, most likely, but you know. I mean, that's the easy bit. You just then reshuffle and go.
Home. Chi.
Ron.
Alright, Carol takes a win. Which I'm glad, because I don't know what I was going for in that hand. For some reason I was looking at all green and semi-seriously going for it. It is. It's also ridiculously pricey and definitely not in the budget for somebody who's now got a mortgage to pay for. It's on the list of luxury items I'd like but will not be able to afford at any meaningful point in my life. I also have nobody locally who would play with me. That's the other side of it, so... And besides which, I don't mind being... I don't mind setting up properly. Certainly have to do that when playing Washizu, anyway. Oh, baby. Okay. Well, me and Kyra will just have to meet up with you and him, and we'll have to play Mahjong. I mean, clearly that's the answer. Invest in a multi-camera setup and play Tiles of Confusion live or something. And then watch the chombos roll in. Especially as I will try Tetsuya tricks on every single draw.
Home.
I think that's rapidly becoming a dead hand, but let's see.
Riichi.
Well, the definite safe one for the moment. In fact, we got multiple definite safe ones for the moment, so let's play our 2 dots. You could, sir. Also, hello. How are you doing? It has been far too long. It is.
Come.
What has Kyril got? If he's going that insist on it, he must have something monstrous.
Chi.
I wonder if he's on a Suanko.
つも
Yeah, he's on a Suanko. I don't know why you were sad. That's also a Haite Suanko, I think, as well, just to add to that. Well, suddenly the fight is for second. And I was dealer at that point, you bastard. During my dealer turn. He was getting that excited about it. Because I wouldn't have thought anything of it until he did that. So he had to have either a monster or something, and with the card, he didn't have a lot of other options for it. Well, South free. Last dealer turn gone. 42,000 points to the lead. Think I'm resigned to finishing third here. But I think that's the first Yakuman on stream that I didn't get. I think. I might be wrong about that. It's been going on for a while. The first one happened quite a while back, and I think it's only might be the third or fourth. Second time Kyril's got a Yakuman while I've been watching, admittingly, but you know. He got one on tournament, but that wasn't strictly speaking a game that we were playing in. But yeah. In terms of actual us playing Mahjong, it was the first one that I think has been scored against me, at least while I was dealer. Bastard. We knew it would be Aegons, but it wasn't. Oh well, GG. Because this hand isn't even really a challenging one. I mean, you would have changed for draw order, but that wouldn't have... No, actually, that would have made a difference. Would you have discarded it, though, and just dealt in? I mean, it's not great. And because of that, we're just going to play the dragon and move on. See if we can get things.
Riichi.
No, we're after the win, and somebody's being greedy, and I could have Ipatsu'd.
Riichi.
Hellweight, Forso, why not? I'm done. I was playing well at the start of this.
Long.
Take it, Forso, Hellweight. Reach only. Plus all the reach sticks. Alright, there we go. Second place. South 4. Now we just need a Yakuman, Sumo, and we take the win. I shall. Right, get rid of the closed weight there. Place it with a closed weight on the other side and work out if there's any possibility of getting this to a Yakuman. There is no possibility of getting this to a Yakuman. Well, I guess there is a slight one. I could go multi-Khan.
Khan.
I don't know what my plan was here, but it wasn't a good one. You're not the only one.
本
Draw a free dot now? Nope. There's two. The tilt is not just when you're losing. Tilt happens when you're winning. You feel invincible. You try silly things because you're enjoying the game too much. You're on a euphoric high. You just try everything. Technically, they're mistakes. I mean, what I'm trying to do, I have no idea. I'm just trying to Khan and get some value out of this counterattack with something. Get the Sankansu I've always wanted to get, maybe? Who knows? But I'm running out of draws to even force a draw at this point. Nope. Well, Carol has a plus 72. I will take a plus 0. I'll definitely do that. Well, GG, sir, and I'm going to call that a stream there. Thanks for joining us, as always, and yeah. Next week's probably going to be the final one of these for the year. We will, as I mentioned, do some Washizu joining us for chat when we get a chance. Kyril, you would do that while I'm dealer, but I finished second, so we'll let you have it. I just had to try and massively tilt out to try and get a reverse Yakuman on you. It might have even worked because I could hit Dora from the Khan, so I don't know. I just need a lot more going for me to make that happen. Anyway. So, thanks for joining me. I will catch you all next time. So, until then.